The Autostrada per l'Italia Group, a leader in the Italian motorway sector, manages a vast concession network spanning 3,000 kilometers, representing about 50% of the Italian motorway system. This extensive network covers 15 regions, with 4,200 bridges and viaducts, over 420 kilometers of tunnels, and 9,100 employees. The group has a diverse range of expertise, from engineering to construction, from sustainable technologies to innovative mobility services, allowing us to efficiently manage a complex network that is essential for the movement of people and goods within the country.
In 2022, Autostrada per Italia planned and carried out modernization works on the Manfreda Tunnel on the A26 Genoa-Voltri-Gravellona-Toch motorway. The project required the complete closure of the southbound carriageway and the need to divert traffic onto the northbound carriageway. Typically, for such work zones, the northbound tunnel lane configuration is planned to include one lane in each direction and a buffer lane as a safety gap between the opposing traffic. The buffer lane may be used in specific cases and only for the northbound direction. In these cases, the opposing traffic flows are separated only by deflecco, a plastic delineation device. Safety for road users and workers is of prime importance for Autostrada per Italia, which is why Autostrada developed an experimental project for dynamic construction work zone management using the Roadzipper system to achieve the following improvements. 1. Significant and measurable increase in the safety for road users due to crash-worthy separation of opposing traffic flows with the Roadzipper barrier. 2nd, significant and measurable increase in safety for workers due to no exposure during setup and removal of traffic control. And 3rd, dynamic management of the 3 lanes, which allows use of the middle lane by the peak traffic direction, limits traffic queues, and consequently increases traffic safety for road users. The detailed design of the Roadzipper-based traffic control took into account the complex roadway geometric characteristics, including a complex analysis of planimetric and elevation profile layout and reduced vertical clearances in tunnels. The design activities involved a topographic survey of the public works geometry, marginal elements, existing horizontal road signs, and of the bypasses. Adaptation of the southern bypass from 35 meters to 78 meters for the crossover of 2 lanes. Lane design included widening of the cross-section by reducing the shoulder width and restriping the road markings. Verification of the vertical clearances for exceptional width freight in relation to the new lane markings and widths. BTM parking areas were carefully planned. On the south side, the BTM was parked by extending the Roadzipper barrier wall on the southbound carriageway through a detailed study of the barrier wall alignment, BTM turning radius, and roadway geometrics at the endpoints. On the north side, the BTM was protected by the Roadzipper barrier wall extension on the northbound side. The Roadzipper barrier was transferred without interrupting vehicle traffic, and without the presence of ground crew, the barrier was deployed for traffic flow needs, for the passing of exceptional or oversized freight transports in both directions, and for the management of emergency events. The dynamic Roadzipper-based work zone allowed construction phases to be completed in continuity by reducing traffic flow and mobility-related work zone deactivations. This helped complete the work 15 months ahead of schedule. By using the Roadzipper solution, we have achieved great results for the safety of those who work and travel on the highway. 63% fewer staff hours of roadside personnel exposure, 23% fewer staff hours of security and access exposure, significant reduction in the likelihood of head-on collisions and rear-end collisions. In 2023, Autostrada per Italia used the Roadzipper system in a second, even more complex project on A26. The construction site extended over 7 kilometers, involving 2 separate sections simultaneously and the gas station or rest area between them. Dynamic work zone management with the Roadzipper has allowed to carry out work on 6 tunnels simultaneously and to carry out parallel work on viaducts and safety barriers. In this project, the BTM parking area was created by paving a green area available on the median with the Roadzipper barrier extending on the southbound carriageway without crossing over the bypass. All this was possible due to the collaboration between Autostrada per Italia and its subsidiaries, Tecni for the design and Ampaglia for the construction. The project's success has been recognized internationally. Manfreda Tunnel was awarded the 2024 ITA Tunneling Awards as the Best Innovative Project of the Year and was awarded the Silver certification according to the Envision Protocol as a modern and sustainable infrastructure in 2025.
During the lining refurbishment of the Manfreda Tunnel southern carriageway, an amazing machine was deployed in the opposite direction, the Roadzipper. It's around 3 meters wide and more than 30 meters long. As the name suggests, this machine, by physically moving a specially designed concrete barrier, can radically modify the layout of the highway in seconds. Based on the changing needs of peak traffic, the machine was zipping up and down the northern carriageway multiple times a day, reconfiguring the road without having to build a new lane. The Roadzipper is a big innovation, since you can mitigate congestion due to a tunnel closure with your existing opposite direction highway capacity. To change the layout, the Roadzipper uses a system of rubberized conveyor wheels. As the operator drives forward, it gently lifts and shifts the barrier diagonally across the underside of the machine. Crucial to the system is the barrier itself, made up of hundreds of interlocking 1-meter sections. The 700-kilo T-shape elements are linked and articulated by metal pins, making the barrier an ultra-strong but flexible chain. By traveling at a speed of up to 8 kilometers per hour, the machine can zip a 2-kilometer barrier in just 15 minutes. As well as keeping traffic moving, it creates a safe divide between vehicles, which are traveling towards each other at dangerous speeds, something that humble traffic cones cannot do. 2 lanes were always guaranteed to the main flow direction, keeping both the drivers in the tunnel and the project's road workers safe. Finally, the Roadzipper enhanced time saving, cutting months from the schedule and allowing the reopening of the southern carriageway in advance.